Hey guys, I'm heading to Houston for Super Bowl 51, and it's my 5th year covering this event. And people have always asked me, what kind of gear do you take for these kind of projects? So basically, I want to make a little video to show you, kind of like what's in my bag. So the first thing you have to understand is that at events like this, you have two major things to cover. You have media day, which is where you have media everywhere, just fighting to get interviews, you're yelling out your questions. And then there's also the post-game interview. So I'm starting with the first thing that I use, my go-to. I'm using the iPhone 6S right now. I like it because obviously it has a great camera. It's versatile. I can use it to take a lot of pictures for social media, Instagram. I can do Facebook Live. I can do Instagram Live. It's one of those kind of quick, something happens, pull it out, snap it, do a write-up, and post it instantly into your account. For broadcast, I use the Sony EX3 camera. Now this camera is great because it's a traditional broadcast camera. It has, as you can see, it has no 2 XLR inputs for microphones. It has a great rocker back and forth for zooming. Incredible lens, because when you're doing this kind of content, having a traditional camera is very important because you're far away. You're far away, you're trying to get your interviews. I've opened up here, it's got like a little viewfinder from the inside. You can see what that looks like. Definitely a workhorse camera. It's got a little weight to it, but it's actually, it's not too heavy. So, definitely something to check out. Now, when it comes to audio, I'm a big fan of the Sennheiser G2 series microphones. I've used them for years. They're great because they have a long range of pickup patterns. So, with tons of media there, literally like hundreds of people, your frequencies can get kind of muddled. Works great for not only DSLRs, but also for traditional broadcast cameras. Having good audio is essential. So what I'm using is the Sennheiser ND46 microphone. I love it because it has a great pickup pattern. So whether you're taking like this, pointing your mic forward to try to get an interview, or you're doing things up close or for stand-ups or things like that with a reporter or for other social media stuff, it works really great. Now, because these are very important events, you only get one chance to do it. So you gotta have a backup at all times. So my backup is using a traditional XLR mic cable to go along with my Sennheiser microphone. This is always a great backup to have in any situation, no matter what type of broadcast you're doing. Obviously it plugs right in here and you're good to go as a great backup for your interviews. I'm also a big fan of the Photo Deox LED light. It's great because it fits right on top of your camera, your EX or whatever other small camera you're using, and it's bicolor. So you can change the colors from traditional 5600 all the way down to your 32. And I also have a little frost here just to kind of deflect some of the light because they're LEDs, just for a softer glow on the face. And of course, you gotta do some editing. So I actually use the MacBook Pro 2011 edition. Yeah, I know you're thinking it's really old, I get that. But the thing about 2011 is that was the last year they're making the 17-inch MacBook Pros. So I'm doing a lot of editing in a hotel room or in a small space. So having great real estate space is good. So what I actually do is I had to switch out the hard drive for a 500 gigabyte SSD. So obviously it's fast, it's quick, it's punchy. I can do all my Photoshop using actually Adobe Premiere CC 2017. Well, there you have it, the gear for Super Bowl 51. Light, versatile. I'm very excited to head out there and get some great stories for you. Be sure to check it out on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'll see you guys at the game, and thanks for watching.